You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Hello, Sharks, and welcome to Moments with Shy Will. Today, we have a very special guest, Ketly Marcellus, President and founder of Women Have It to Empower. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for taking the time to join me today. So what's going on?
Everything under the sun
Yes.
and under God, right?
So let's talk about your career that you have. So tell me, why did you join the travel and tourism business?
Well, that was my foundation of who I am, right? Coming out of school, and I studied fashion, I studied business. So the next fun thing to kind of mix it up with was travel and tourism. So I did a lot of that to create who I am today.
That's nice. So do you need any type of educational background for this career?
Well, in travel and tourism, you do. Some people do take extensive courses as far as when it comes to business and marketing and such. So there's different avenues that you can go in with travel and tourism. But it is who made me who I am today as far as wanting to give back out, support.
Right.
Being in that industry is what founded who Ketly Marcellus is.
That's true. So how do you trust a travel agent? Because I've heard so many stories with this situation before. So
well, travel agencies are no longer like a thing, right? Back when I was growing up, you would have to go into someone's office, right?
I remember those days.
There was official paper tickets that you will receive from your travel agent when it's ready. Nowadays, everything is, you have your travel agent code. You're able to start your business from home, right? You could tie yourself with multi-airlines or even other facilitated companies underneath their umbrellas, but you could always still be your own boss.
That's true. And then so at this moment, what else would you see yourself doing in that field, Forrest?
Well, as far as that field, I'm moving away from it because I've created two of my businesses. One is Women Have It to Empower, which is growing support for other women in either a professional or entrepreneurial industry, as well as Skin Please is my second baby, which is more skincare line, products and things and such.
Okay, so has there ever been a challenging moment while working as a travel tourism business?
In travel and tourism, there has been some, because when you're working for someone or you're working for the client that you're creating a travel profile for, of course it's going to stress you out, right? For us, it's heavy on you because the person wants their vacation to be specific and cheap. They want the fantasy. I got to give them reality, right? Where your pockets is going to go.
Yeah, so there hasn't been any situation as far as that. Now, if someone was to tell you that that's where they want to head far as a career, what would you tell them?
Well, if a person does want to get into travel and tourism, the most important thing for you to do is figure out your options. Do you want to be under an umbrella company, okay, or do you want to create your own? Either or, it's still lucrative, right? You want to have patience. You have to have patience. You have to have an eye. You have to create a beautiful vacation for whoever you're, setting up this reservation for. So you have to have goal-oriented moves in your mind, and also be okay for someone to shut you down with an idea too, or call you at any time of the day and night to create this travel vacation profile that they imagined.
So basically, this is like a 24-hour job.
It's basically a 24-hour job. I mean, you can shut it down when you're supposed to. You do get good corks and promos, and you do also get the option of even visiting some of these locations on your own too, give your feedback and take your own vacation. And you're getting money back in your pockets when you do book for yourself as well. So if you're a go-getter and a person who wants to kind of be a part of someone's fantasy, I would say go for it.
So basically, those are the perks that you get.
Yes, you will go to some discounted, beautiful hotels to get to
what kind
check
of
it out.
discount we talking about? Because maybe I ain't getting a job.
I need to get There's some things there right there. You know, you get to see some resorts that people haven't even tried yet, and they're taking some options out to cover, and maybe some of them are free half the time.
Okay, well, share with our sharks. Tell us, where was the last place you traveled to?
Oh my goodness. Well, recently I just came back with my other half. We went to St. Martin.
Very nice.
And we were able to stop in St. Bart's for the day and then go off to, what was that, Anguilla, I believe. And beautiful islands. I mean, the people are amazing in St. Martin. You know, you have the Dutch side, you have the French side. So great vacation I did not want to come back from.
Yes. So where's the next place that you would travel to right now?
Right now, we got up next by the end of this year will be Africa.
Beautiful. That's definitely the motherland. I want to go too. May I come with you?
Of course.
We
I
all
have a
want to
great
go
package.
with you.
Let's go, everybody.
That's definitely something. All right, so hold that thought. All right, sharks, we'll be right back.
That I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Well, hello, sharks. Welcome back. We have been speaking to Ketly Marcellus, president and founder of Women Have It to Empower.
Yeah.
So let's dig a little deep, girlfriend. So what specific program or service do you offer to women?
Well, Women Have It to Empower was, I'll tell you, created on a Nordstrom shoe floor, girl, in 2015. And it's been over 10 years now, but I was wearing a pair of Manolo Blahnik white shoes. And I said, oh, wouldn't it be great to one of my girlfriends if you were in a room full of beautiful women in all white. And I was like, white, women have it to empower, right? So we have a lot of women who are in professional careers or even entrepreneurs. They need the support, especially in the industry that they're trying to either move into or grow into. So why not? So I decided to launch Women Have It to Empower that year, and we've been open for about 10 years now.
That's amazing. And you know, they usually say once you're past 2 years in a business, you are actually...
I'm actually doing good. Yes, this is
Congratulations to you. Okay. So what is your organization mission and vision?
Well, the mission is, again, women support, right? We always have this stigma that women can't work together, which is not true.
Right.
If we're looking at it like how men do, right?
Oh,
we look at the goal. The goal is stability. The goal is being within self, you know, owning something, running something, in control of something. So let's change the tone. Let's put a lot of women in one room, exchanging each other mentorships, and eventually moving into getting back to schools for young women and men.
That's true.
Now we're coining ourselves as We Have It to Empower. Let's include the men into the conversation. Let's go out and talk to our youth, okay? Provide that mentorship, which is either they're an adult or a teenager over those years.
Right.
That way, we do it collectively for the community.
Right. And that's very true what you just mentioned far as the men, because they do stick together, whether if the man is wrong or right.
Right? You're getting to the goal, which is
Us
them is
women,
the money.
they crucify each other for
Oh,
the
my
simplest things. So, you know, that's definitely a great mission that you started. And I know you said it came to you in your mind of, like, far as the women all wearing white. But this is what I want to ask you. What specific experience or values led you to focus on this particular area of women empowerment?
Let's see. So white is a color or a fabric or anything that could get dirty and stained. Think about a woman.
Very easily. It's
Okay?
just there.
Think about a woman throughout her life, from you to adults. You're getting stained, but guess what? We dust ourselves off. We present ourselves with our pearls. We hold our heads up.
Yeah.
So therefore, we're going to continue to move forward, right?
Yeah.
So women are pure when they begin. Even though we come into a sinful world, we are definitely pure in trying to uphold this beauty of prestige with one another or in front of anybody. So the acronym WHITE is giving us that purity back, even though we're getting stained every day.
That was very clever because I was like, oh, that's what she was spelling.
Yes.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
I told you the Manolo Blahniks, baby, they were in white.
Okay, so what are your personal biggest rewards when you gain working in this field?
Well, with this organization, I've over the 10 years been able to honor other women.
Yes.
And finally a few men, right, the last 2 years
that's
at our
nice.
annual white brunch. We do it every October.
Right, I've attended.
Yes,
last
you
one
have,
had.
right? So just surprising somebody with an award, knowing that they made something.
It was nice.
They made an impact.
It was a great event.
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone was very pleasant. The vibe was well. I was able to speak to people.
Yeah.
You know, I guess you'll say more like networking.
Yes, it is almost a networking event. You're kind of cross-speaking. It's an open forum of conversation where I have some guest speakers come and during that time, and then we try to pay it forward. Hopefully that goal is to pay it forward.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what it's about.
Exactly. So I believe that too, because so many times I've had people hit me up, hey, we have a nonprofit. We want you to do this. We want you to do that. And I'm like, okay. But everybody's not really, you know,
nonprofit,
no,
right.
not at all. Not at all. So what has been your biggest challenges in running a nonprofit?
Well, my biggest challenges is always donations, right? Membership, first of all, we lead by memberships.
Yes.
Why I charge a membership is to get access to a network of men and women that are in your industry that you are looking for mentorship for.
Okay.
Now that membership actually pushes forward by the end of the year. It helps with giving back to the community. We actually do something during November where we put health packages. We used to cook.
Nice.
And then I realized, you know, giving food, everybody's giving out food during Thanksgiving. Why not create healthcare packages, right?
Yeah.
So that money goes towards that. And then hopefully by the end of the year, the remainder of that stipend goes to a book stipend to a student, another entrepreneur that's trying to either get some licensing or open up something.
Very nice.
Or then it goes back to another organization. So that's what that membership would do. But it's hard to get donations and get people to sign up.
Yeah. So when you're asking for the donations, who exactly are you reaching out to?
I hit social media. I hit social media. Of course, my family and friends.
Yes, they will always be first.
Hey, let's come on. You
Yeah,
know what
they'll
it
be the
is,
first.
right?
Right.
Empty these pockets. Hopefully, we get to. Some corporations do either donate the items, which is also great, right? So we have those options, but it's always word of mouth. I've been doing it for 10 years, so
Amazing.
hopefully
that means
this
you're a pro
year,
at it.
I am trying to get deeper and deeper pockets, and hopefully by this year we'll actually get some bigger corporations to get involved.
Okay. So what are your organization long-term goals? Let's say in the next 3-5 years.
3-5 years from now, oh my goodness, I want to have WHITE, which is the acronym for Women Have to Empower, to be a foundation of loyalty,
Yes.
right? Loyalty to me, loyalty to you, loyalty to another man or a woman with their organizations, their growth, to teens, right? I don't even think anybody knows how to sign a check. I was actually talking to one of my girlfriends about that. Fill out a check.
Well,
I want to go back to that old school feeling.
Know, anybody who went to, I would say, who was born in the last 15, 20 years, they probably can't write in cursive.
No.
So they can't sign a check.
No.
Or sign a document.
No. Do they even have a script, a signature to be exact?
No,
right?
because everything is digital. Now it's the tap of a finger.
That's it. And that's what I want. I want to go back to tradition, back to community, man. Door to door, conversations with your neighbor. It takes a village to raise children.
Yes, that is a true statement.
hopefully my organization can become that village that we can not only raise children, men, women, growth, community. That's what's important for the
And
next
of course, you
35
have a team, right? You don't do it alone.
I don't do it, no. The first 10 years, this is alone.
What?
This is what alone looks
Wait
like.
a minute. So basically, you was the content creator, what's it, the manager,
Yes.
right? The secretary.
Yes, I was every voice, every
yes.
title, everything for the past 10 years that has been me.
And how does that make you feel?
You know what? It makes me feel great because at least I know each corner. So when that team is created and people, those working parts, I know exactly how they feel. So I'm going to have empathy for that team.
Right. And it serves a purpose
And it
because
does.
it's exactly what you've been wanting to do.
Exactly.
Now, let's ask the younger Ketley, do you think that was something that you ever thought of as a kid, that this is what you would have been doing now?
No. No.
It's okay.
No, I probably would have been backpacking across the country right now. Just living life careless and free.
Yeah, having a
Ketley.
good old time. I get it, but that's an amazing job that you're doing right now. All right, Sharks, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
That I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Learn and earn today at Miami-Dade College. College graduates earn 56% more than high school graduates and $1 million more in lifetime earnings. A degree from MDC is your path to greater earning power and career success. Choose from hundreds of affordable high-tech and in-demand career programs, including cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, business, and nursing. Learn and earn today at MDC and fast-track your career. Enroll now at mdc.edu/purpose.
You got me believing that I can seize the day. You got me hooked on a feeling that I can do anything if I give my heart to it.
Welcome back, Sharks. Now let's have a little fun, which is my favorite part of the show, self-reflection time. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So tell me, what is the best gift you can give yourself right now in your life? Now,
I'm ready.
that's the question.
That's grace. I got to give myself grace.
Grace.
We're our biggest critics, and
Yes.
we're always kicking ourselves, whether it's good or bad.
You know what? That is very, very true. You as an entrepreneur, you already know. We always feel like it's never enough. We need to do better.
Yeah.
And do you think that's a bad trait to have, or is that considered to be something normal?
It is normal because we're human.
Right.
But if we allow ourselves that grace to fail, we're always going to win.
Yeah, that's true.
Always gonna win.
And I guess that's where the confidence is building, because once you have that confidence, you have that feeling of, oh my goodness, not today. And
Yes.
you're like, snap out of it.
Yes.
I find myself doing that at times, honestly. And I just say, well, how bad do I want it? And I've worked too hard to go back to doing something else.
Exactly.
No.
That means you're right there to win.
Yeah.
So it's important.
Yeah, exactly. What's the best advice have you ever received other than from your parents?
The best advice that I've received is keep going. Keep going. You saw it, you dreamt it, you felt it.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Have you dreamed any of this that you're working in now in your
I
field?
have.
Yeah.
I have. So it feels amazing.
But was it like a clear dream, or was it something that it was like a puzzle that you had to put together? Because I'm asking because I feel like that's where I'm at right now. It's always a puzzle, and then everything starts to align with itself. And then it all starts making sense because of the people that I meet. And you know how sometimes something didn't happen that
Right.
you want to happen,
Right.
but then something else happened, and then you end up meeting someone else along the way.
Right.
That was the way it was supposed to be.
I think it landed where I needed to be.
Yeah.
That's what it did for me. It
Right.
landed where I needed to be, and I had to see it, dream it, and then like in that dream, see it, then manifest it through. That's what I had to do.
Manifesting. Every time we wake up, I have my affirmations that I do.
Yeah.
And it's very important.
Yeah.
We need to work on it.
Yes, we do.
When do you do yours?
Oh my goodness, every moment I need to.
Yeah.
When you want to take a breath, you just kind of remind yourself. You take those affirmations, even if you come up with 3 to 5.
Yeah, that's true. Because you don't need to have 10 on a list.
No.
You know, let's be realistic for a second. You know, and they always say when you're having these goals in your mind, make sure it's something that you know you can achieve.
Absolutely.
You know, start off small, then you go big.
Of course. And
know?
everything has to align with purpose for me. So, you know, figure out what your purpose is. Like, that's how that journey is. It shows you what you are here to do.
What do you feel like is your purpose?
To be honest, I have to touch other people with my words and my
Yeah.
actions. I think that's what my purpose is.
I thought you was always cool from the moment I met. I was like, oh, I like
Right. I think my
her.
energy is what gives people.
Yeah, very smooth, just relaxed. You know, that's important.
Yes. Very important. Listen, it's not about, you know, having people perceive you as having it together. For me, this is naturally who I am when I walk into a room.
Yeah.
You know, it's either I'm going to capture everybody when I'm walking in, or I won't. So it's either I want to be seen or I don't.
Or you don't want to be.
So I go in between the two.
So you're that flower that's in the room, and then everybody's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm not gonna lie
girl.
to you. That's like a scent of perfume. Just comes
That's
straight across.
right. Say it loud, say it proud. Why not? Right? Okay, so 3 words to describe Ketley.
Oh my goodness. The first one, I'm a vibe.
And why? Okay, you're a vibe.
Vibe is the first one, right?
Yes.
The second one, it's a curse word, so we're gonna start with the B word.
Oh,
Okay. And
I think I
then
can see it.
You can see it a little
just a
bit.
little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Facial
And then-
expressions. Oh, girl.
And then
I don't want to see that side, but okay, go ahead.
And then my third one is humane. That's it. Just humane. Just being human.
Somebody laugh.
That's all. Just being human.
And being human. Okay. But why vibe?
Vibe. Like I said, I walk into a room. I'm either
It-
gonna make it
you
or
just-
break it.
Okay, when is the first time you realized you had that vibe?
Let me tell you something. When someone talks about the party afterwards and was like, you know, Ketley was there, then they know the vibe that walked in.
You go, girl. Yes, say I am all that.
And then some.
And she is all that. I love that statement, you know, because I remember as a teenager, a lot of times they would say, oh, well, she thinks she's all that. I don't want to be friends with her. Like, well,
What?
I'm
What am I
not,
supposed
I'm
to
not,
be?
right. I'm not acting stuck up or anything. And as I became an adult, you know, wiser, living on my own, paying my own bills. And I'm like, oh, that's what
What
it
they were
is.
talking about.
Okay.
You had it together.
Right, because even when I've gone to job interviews, they're like, we like you. You have this attitude about you. I'm saying, oh,
Attitude, is that good?
attitude? Okay.
I'll take it, I
We go.
guess.
So everything starts to make sense, you
Yeah,
know? So I
yeah.
said, okay, y'all just petty. Y'all just didn't want to be my friends because I was very confident.
That's what it
was.
is. That's what it is.
And that's what it is now.
You're born with it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I still know people that are in their 40s that are not confident about anything, you know? And
This is true.
So I'm not sure if you're born with it. Maybe it's just something that comes with life.
It could be.
And I believe also you have to be in a great place, mentally, spiritually, and physically.
That's true.
For you to be confident. Where does it start off? Choosing the right career.
Absolutely.
Okay, having a great path, making sure you have good people surrounding you.
Right.
Great people.
Right. I have a hierarchy that I follow. I read this book called Claim Your Power. Okay. And the hierarchy starts with you,
Yes.
your spirituality.
Yes.
If you have a spouse, your children, then your family. But you and your spirituality or God needs to be in place first.
That's true.
Okay, so that's why I say you're kind of born with it. Because God sent you here for a reason.
Yeah, we're here for a reason.
His reason.
To multiply too.
To multiply for him and for his purpose. You know?
Yeah.
So if you've learned that's what I've been learning in my journey right now, especially with my goals, so I could line up with my purpose.
Yes. I like where you're heading with this. I can't wait to see where it's going to take off, and I know it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to the next event that you're going to have. We'll definitely be there with bells on. Do people still say that?
It doesn't matter. Just be there with the bells on.
Okay, so do you have any last word advice for our sharks? If you can please share something.
What I would say is, if you see a need in someone, anyone, pay that forward. You know, educate that person.
Yes.
In a time like this, our youth or an adult needs that level of guidance.
Number one.
For what's going on, right?
Girl, that's what I be praying for. That's
if you see
that's
something
like my
with
number
somebody,
one
talk to
thing
them.
on the chart.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Pay that forward.
Yeah, because once you have that guidance, everything is clear.
It will fall into place.
It sure will.
So take the time out.
That's right, sisters. Say it once again. It's so true. We just had a moment, y'all. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to being here, joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
The
It was a
Moments with
pleasure.
Shy Will.
Yes, Shy Will.
Yes, can't wait. All right, Sharks, thank you again for tuning in, and I will see you next time, Moments with Shy Will.